What's up, guys? Back again with the WWE Summerslam 2015 review. I know I'm a little late, but I had it already written up. I had already watched it the night after, I believe. I just hadn't had any time to actually sit down and make this video, so here I am, better late than never. Fuck it, let's go. Oh yeah, we won our first game against Chicago. AFC North, or NFC North, AFC. NFC North division right here every single year. We're taking them this year again. Easy, I believe. But anyways, to start SummerSlam, the host Jon Stewart comes out. Obviously Jon Stewart from the Today Show. He comes out and introduces Mick Foley to help him interview Brock Lesnar. The funny thing about this is when Foley comes in and enters the ring and takes the mic, he says that he thought Jon Stewart said The Rock instead of Brock. So Mick Foley says he's out, and that's the end of the segment. The opening match on the card was Randy Orton versus Sheamus. Sheamus enters and gets on the mic, says, "I don't look stupid." Later on in the match, about midways in the match, the fans start chanting, "You look stupid." Still, I thought that was kind of funny. It was okay, but again, WWE, we've seen this match too many times, and after SummerSlam on Raw, I believe they had a match again, maybe. I think. Like, what? It's like their 10th match. Like, what, WWE? What the fuck are you doing? It was an okay match, but too many times. Sheamus wins via 2 bro kicks. About a 5 of 10 for me. The New Day comes out and spoofs Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z. It was actually funny as hell for me. I'm loving New Day. It was New Day versus Lucha Dragons versus Los Matadores versus Primetime Players in a tag team titles match. I've seen some sloppy points. That's just me. I'm picky as a wrestling fan. I've seen some sloppy points to me. Lucha Dragons hit a sick catapult double team. I thought that was a really unique and cool double team move to do. Kofi's shoes were on point. They were gold with the wings. I loved them. When I was watching the match and even before the match, to me, the sleepers were the Lucha Dragons, because like they're great, they're phenomenal, but they just been the sleepers, and they were my pick. They've been my pick ever since they showed up to the main roster. In my opinion, Los Matadores are always just thrown in. I mean, they're okay talents. Don't get me wrong, they are. I'm not saying they're bad by any means, but I mean, there's just nothing for them. It seems like, you know. El Torito was the biggest thing they've ever had. You know. Kofi steals the win after Clash of Titus. He pushes him out of the ring and gets the pin, and the New Day win. About another 5 of 10. It was an okay match, but it wasn't nothing special to me. Next match was Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. Lana is fine as always. For me, like I said, I'm really picky kind of when I watch it. Like I point shit out that the other people might not notice. Some people may. I noticed a bit of poor communication in this match. You can easily hear Ziggler, what he's saying to Rusev, and vice versa. It just didn't appeal to me. Ended in a double count out, and post match, a big fight was over between the 4: Rusev, Summer Rae, Lana, and Ziggler. Another 5 of 10 for me. This first half of this card was nothing special for me, you guys. Like I'm not trying to down it, but maybe it needs to be down. This next match, straight out of the pages of a comic book. King Barrett and Stardust versus Neville and Stephen Amell. Pre-match, there was a nice vignette, like a comic book style vignette. It was pretty cool. Mel did enter in a hood, but he wrestles as himself. He doesn't wrestle as Arrow, the Green Arrow. He did show some skill, but I did notice. I thought like, to me, my interpretations of the match was like the fear factor from Amel did play a role. Like I could see it. Like that's just me though. The red and green arrow win via a dive from Amel to the outside and the red arrow inside by Neville. Another 5 of 10. Nothing special for me. They showed a big, I guess you could call it commercial or promotional, whatever you want to call it. John Cena granted his 500th wish for Make-A-Wish. I mean, I don't think Cena's anything special in the ring from my standards and from my viewing, but outside of the ring with all the charities and all the foundations and all the things he does, like I definitely do respect that a lot. That's really cool. And just the WWE as a whole, they do get a lot of people involved, a lot of fans, a lot of children and stuff, and that's really cool of them. I really do like that. So props to John Cena for his 500th Make-A-Wish wish. Next match was Big Show versus Miz versus Ryback for the Intercontinental title. At the first of the match, Jerry Lawler, on commentary, he said, have you ever seen Big Show's polo shirt? Yeah, it has a real horse on it. And I fucking died laughing. Lawler, to me, the two funniest commentators are Lawler and Josh Matthews from TNA. I'm telling you, every time, it seems like every week from those two, they're cracking me up. To me, it was a clusterfuck of a match. There was too much they was trying to do too much and in too little time. Ryback wins via a knockout punch from Big Show to Miz, and he rolls him out. Same thing happened in the tag team match. Like, why are you gonna do that again, WWE? What the fuck? But Ryback wins and retains. That was actually not even a 5 for me. That was a 4-star out of 10 for me. Jon Stewart backstage. He goes to interview Brock Lesnar, but gets Paul Heyman instead. Stewart actually, to me, he done really well, like speaking backstage and in those little segments. He done really well to me, actually. I can see a lot of, but he's had a lot of experience, you know, with TV and shit. So you definitely seen it right there in that little segment. The White family versus Reigns and Ambrose. I was so relieved that this match wasn't complete trash. Roman Reigns looks a lot better, you guys. Like I've always liked him and I've always upheld him, but really he's really looking a lot better. Even speaking and in the ring as well, he's looking a lot better. Reigns and Ambrose win via Dirty Deeds and Spear. I mean, I love the White family and I love Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose, he's okay to me. I'm not so much of an Ambrose fan as I were for Reigns and Rollins. But, I mean, next match on the card, John Cena versus Seth Rollins, title versus title. This was crazy for me. Seth Rollins entered in some white ninja gear. It was really cool. It was actually a pretty decent match, about a 7 of 10 for me, 7 of 10 stars. Rollins wins with the assist by Stewart and the pedigree. Thank God. I was gonna say if John Cena wins that match, I know he'll probably win the rematch, but if he wins that match, fuck that shit. But they actually gave Rollins the win. Rollins is their dude right now. They're shooting him up there, so he deserves it. He's so good. The next match on the card was the Divas 3-way elimination. Team Bella versus BAD versus PCB. Not feeling these team names. There was nothing original. Just so, like, nothing, you know. The team names are just supposed to be something actually cool and fitting, but no thought to it. Overall, it was actually a decent match, about a 6 of 10 for me. I thought it should have been single eliminations, single individual eliminations instead of one girl gets pinned, their whole team's eliminated. I would have rather seen single eliminations, but oh well. PCB win via pump handle T-bone from Becky. That's actually a cool new move to add to her set. I think that was the first time she done it, maybe not. But PCB, I'm glad to see him get the win because Paige is my girl. Next match was a fucking great match. About a 7.5 maybe of 10 for me. Kevin Owens versus Cesaro, possibly the best on the card, probably the best match on the card. Owens wins via the pump-up powerbomb. Thank God. He's another one of my dudes. Kevin Owens, he's fucking awesome. And the main event, so hyped, so anticipated. The Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. It was actually a fairly good rematch. Like, it wasn't the best in the world, but it was a fairly good rematch. 6 of 10 for me. Undertaker taps, but the ref don't see it. And Paul Heyman rings the bell. They show the clip. The ref reverses his decision. Undertaker wins via Hell's Gate. I mean, if you can, that's the best way I can explain it. Just YouTube it. If you didn't understand me just then, YouTube it. It was kind of a fucked up way to end it. So controversial and shit. I'm still looking for Undertaker and Sting to go at it at WrestleMania. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year and both retire. Like, that would be I know that's kind of far-fetched a little bit, not too out there, because that's definitely possible. But I would just like to see them both just have a hell of a match and just go out, because they can and they deserve it. They're legends, both of them, in their own right. The pay-per-view wasn't nothing outstanding for me. It's supposed to be one of the 4 biggest in WWE every year, but it wasn't. Swear to God, not to me. But, I guess we'll see you next time. Keep watching wrestling. Watch football now. GBP. Green Bay Packers all the way. Peace out, guys. Stay safe.